Part F from chapter number 2 is about the Venn diagrams. So what's a Venn diagram? Is a representation of the sets. Why we need Venn diagrams? To easily see the situation and efficiently solve problems. So as you know, in the previous lessons, we have discussed some concepts like intersection, union, subset, complement, and here are the representation of them. For the sets, you can use any shapes which you wish, but commonly, generally used shapes for universal set is a rectangle, and for other sets are circles. So here in the first picture, what you can see is the complement. I have a universal set in a rectangle, and the set we show as a circle, and the complement is outside your set. And the subset, the smaller circle inside the bigger circle, is how we show the subset. Intersection is an intersection of the two circles. The union is combination of two circles, taking the elements of the two circles, and you just write once the elements which are in common intersection set area, like in here. And if your sets do not have nothing in common, disjoint sets, we just write them separately, no intersection lines or elements. Now let's solve some problems to better understand from your exercise. Question number 5. What does it say? The Venn diagram consists of 3 overlapping circles, as you can see in the picture, and we have some elements inside. We have 3 sets A and B, C, and let's try to answer each part one by one. So the first part, what does it say? We need to list the set A. As you can see, the set A is here, and I have some elements inside. So let's try to list them. So what do I have? I have H, J, B, C, D, and A. So these are the elements inside my circle A. For the B, again, you can list the same. What do I have? C, D, A, G, K, F, and E. For the C, what do you see? So let me just show it from here. You see B, A, F, E, I, and L. So here are the some intersection and unions of the sets. Let's try to answer number 4. Part 4, what does I say? A intersection B. So I have to look for the circle A and circle B, and what they have in common in the middle part, in this part. So as I can see, for both of them common, when I also listed them, I can see that the common elements are C, D, and A. And for the union A and B, I need to list all elements. If my elements are repeated, I just need to list them once. So A union B is A, J, B, C, D, A, G, K, F, and E. So, for example, the 7th part, what does it say? The intersection of 3 of them. So if the question is like, let me choose different color, intersection of the 3 set is always the mid part, this part. And as you can see, there is only one element here, which is element A. And for the union, you just need to, for the last part, you just need to list all of them, all the elements, and do not repeat the elements. If you see twice or 3 times the element in a different sets, you just need to list them once. Last question, question number 7, is about the shading the areas. Let's try to shade the areas of the sets. Now here I have a universal set and 2 sets A and B. For example, the first part asks me to shade set A. So what's the A is? A is here. You just need to shade the circle A. For the complement, let me do on the same graph, and let me choose different color. For the A complement, what I need to do? A complement, you need to shade the area beyond set A, so outside the set A. So this one is complement of A in the blue color. So let's try to do some challenging ones. If it's not easy to see the intersection or the union, just go one by one. For example, question in part B, what does it say? Let me do it here. A intersection B complement. So first what you need to do, just shade the A set and go choose different color and shade B complement. What's a B complement is? Outside B, so let me use the straight lines, horizontal lines. I will try to shade outside B. So if you want to find their intersection, what do you need to do? Just look at your picture where two different colors mixed is the solution for your question. So where you see the green and red color mixing is the solution for your shading area. So it's here. I show as a yellow. Now let's try to do some other one. Let's do part E again one more time. If it's not easy to see, just go one by one with different color. A complement, let's shade outside A with the green color. And they ask me to find the union with the B. Let's try to show B with different color, and set B is here. So what will be the union of A union B is the colorful area. So all the parts actually, except for the inside the A. The part which is left blank, you do not count it if there are elements here. Only the shaded area, the parts which are colored. Let's do one more. F A union B complement. Let's color A, and also B complement. Let's choose different color. B complement is outside of the B, so all the parts outside of the B. So as they ask me about the union is just the colored part. If they ask me about the intersection of the colors you need to choose. So as the union, all the colored parts. So let me show one more time with different color. Here, this part is your solution. So other parts also done like this. So you can try it by yourself. A union B, also this part is accepted, except for the white part. Let's solve one more problem. G and H are same. Let's try to solve the H one. What do we see? A union B inside the bracket, and outside we have the complement notation. So there is a prime. So what do we need to do first? You can write A union B first. Let me color it. This part is A union B. And its complement will be the area which is outside this red colored part. So it will be outside of this part, and let me show with the green color. It will be this one. So the green area is actually A union B, the complement of the A union B. The red color area is A union B. So to see it more precisely, let's clean the red color. So the shaded area of the complement of the A union B will be like this on the green color.